My name is Mike Rapp. I'm the superintendent / general manager of Falcon Crest Golf Club. I started in Falcon Crest in 2007. I was hired as the superintendent at that time, and I was just superintendent for about 5 years when the current general manager at that time left to another property, and the ownership just offered me the dual role of both, and they just kind of want to see how it worked out and decided to give it a shot. And here I am, 8-10 years later, still doing those same roles. So it's gone pretty well, I believe. It's 36 holes of golf. Our main 18, the Falcon Crest 18, is kind of our bread and butter. That's what brings people out here, because they've heard that it's got a pretty good reputation in the state. It's a great layout. So usually my days always start out with the maintenance crew, kind of making sure everybody is here on property, and that we get everybody assigned and out the door, and then I'll kind of usually drive the golf course, just kind of making sure everything is as it should be. 2 to 4 hours of my day is out on the maintenance crew. And then at that point, I'll go into my office and just kind of see what needs to be done at that point, emails, and just kind of all the other kind of day-to-day stuff that the GM has to take care of. But the hardest part when I took over being the general manager was the advertising portion, because how do you know what you're putting out is actually getting to the people and is actually working? We tried many things, and you're like, I don't think that worked. I don't think that did anything. We kind of stumbled along for quite a few years with kind of doing our own thing, and then fortunately, we came across FMS and Mark, and they've been great, because they just give you all the information. They tell you what they're going to do, how they're going to help you, and it's just been easy since that time. And you say you know that it's working. You just know the information that you're putting out there is getting to the right people, and it's just easy now. So just growing the database of people that we can send those emails out to. We were maybe hovering in the 2,000 to 5,000 email range before we hooked up with Mark and his staff, and now we're like 13,000 to 15,000 in that database. So that's helped out tremendously, obviously. But just the step up from what I was sending out emails, took me a long time just to put out just a real basic looking email with information, and now with the next step, just looks very professional, looks great, it's more eye-catching, and the information is just presented in a much better fashion. So before FMS, our website was just very basic, just informational. Is just what you saw is what you got. It may not change for years, you never know. And since FMS, they're always reaching out to us to change it. And any information that we add or ask them to add, it's just right on there instantly. And so, you can definitely see there's much more traffic coming to our website since FMS started taking over that service for us. The personal service, they're always reaching out to you. So you're never not thinking about FMS and marketing and those types of things, because they're always emailing you or occasionally giving you a phone call just to kind of talk to you, and just to help you maybe kind of go through that process and figure out kind of what you want to do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. If we need to update anything on our website and those types of things. So those have been great, because having that personal kind of the account rep that comes there, that just adds to the personal service of the FMS, because you know that you can get hold of them on the day, and quite often they'll get an email out the same day if you kind of drop the ball and you didn't really know that you want to do something. Also, you're going, oh man, this is going to happen today or tomorrow, and they'll be right on and get the email out by the end of the day. I think one thing great about the FMS is just the getting people to know that you're thinking about them. The kind of the sending out emails, after they played golf, if we haven't seen them for a while. Those types of things I think go a long ways to let golfers know that we're thinking about them, and they come back to our property. Whether we offer them a deal or not, they just all of a sudden they're thinking about Falcon Crest, and then they'll call back and make tea time. So we're getting a lot more returning customers because of that process. FMS that's our main marketing, and it seems like it's been great, because just every year, just our revenues are up people are getting information just in a timely fashion. And I definitely see us, continuing on with Mark and the FMS service through foreUP. I mean, it's just going to keep things easier for the golf course, easier for me, just to kind of keep track of golfers and just kind of make sure that we're always maintaining that personal connection with players. It's just I don't see a reason to not do it. It's been so good for us, so good for the golf course, that it's just a service that pays for itself 10 times over.